Hey everyone, it's Lauren. I've got a quick little layout. Didn't take too long other than the watercolour mixed media background, but I cut that out because it was a bit boring to watch and watch it dry. Or So I'm focusing on the cut apart sheet. So there's a full cut apart sheet of 3x4 cards and there's some awesome designs. So instead of just using them straight in a Project Life layout, there is enough left that I can use them. But I thought I would use them in a bit of a grid, kind of different layout, but instead it totally doesn't even end up that way. So I've got those two up the top that I've decided, the one with the quote and then the library card, and then I've cut out this clipboard. I think that would be a nice little touch. It's still rectangular, so it fits in with the cards, and I'm really liking this little jar of garden terrarium kind of little layout. I do like the bird, but he doesn't end up. And then I cut down this butterfly. So sometimes it's nice on a grid layout to have the same similar shape but different sizes and then different things going on so that you can have a little bit of fun and some pop of difference for your eye to check out. I'm just having a play here. There's a few different ways it can be, and then ultimately I decide on just a horizontal selection across the page in the middle. So I'm liking how that's looking, and I think that will be really nice to build up and embellish on. So I am getting out the mixed media now just to add some stuff to the background. I didn't really want to use a pattern paper because I wanted the cards to still shine and stand out. So just a quick spray on each of them of some water, and then I'm just you just need to leave it for a minute or so, then give it a stir so that the colour can activate and dissolve into the water and become a nice vibrant colour. So these go on really easy onto the page. They're very pretty. You could definitely do the packaging technique. It would be quite easy to do it for this actually, and then do your splatters afterwards. But I just had the paintbrush handy and just wanted to have a little play that way. So I'm just putting the colour onto the page with a couple of, a blob or two of each colour, and then some splatters. Again, just using my paintbrush to add those splatters to the background. And if most of the colour in the splatters go all the way around, but all the dots of colour and all splots of colour, and not all the colours or multiple. So you can see here I'm just getting the colour on, and we're going to just let it dry after that. I do use my heat gun, but it dries pretty quickly. I do have the heater on because apparently, it's cold. We're not really having a nice spring. It's very wet, it's very cold, but it could be very interesting because apparently it's going to be similar in summer as well. So just came back when all the mixed media was finished and dried, and we've stuck on the cards now, and I'm liking how just the colour pops out a little, but the splatters are a good pop of interest. I was considering using one of these border strips from the other cut apart sheet, but I just didn't like how it was sitting, and I just didn't want to play with it. So I'm sure it could work, but I just decided not to play with it too much tonight, and I'm happy with just adding a border around with the Sharpie at the end. So I'm going to add out the title, Waiting, and this time I don't paint the thickers, and that's because the brown really goes well with, or the craft colour, whatever you want to call it, really goes with the kit as it is anyway. So I pull out the sticker sheet, and I'm just going to have a little play. So I'm going to add these flowers, they look like blueberries on, and then I add another flower on top of it so that it has a nice little cluster layered there. And I'm just going to have a little play with where the stickers can go. I'm feeling a little, while I was making these layouts, I was feeling a little like a hoarder with the stickers. I really wanted to use them all on every layout, but I really wanted to share the love and use them on multiple layouts. So I do get a few on every single page, in fact, but still I feel like I could have, used a whole or a majority of a sticker sheet on every layout. They just went so well with what was going on and with the collection. So you can see here I've got the three little clusters, and I am going to add some journaling to the pink ledger card, but I am liking what's going on here. So just adding some of the enamel dots and shapes. There's some diamonds and some stars and some hearts and some dots, and then there's like a sun shape with those enamel pieces that we got in the kit this month. So that's going to finish those little clusters off, and then I'm just going to add a little journaling about my son, my youngest, having a grand old time, aka sarcastic Lee, having a grand old time while he was at Bunnings waiting for his brother to choose a plant. So this is the layout, and hopefully you've enjoyed the creative session today and get some time to create yourself. Have a good day, guys. Bye.